Hi everybody, this is the baseball, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, welcome back to the baseball 2, and hopefully like this video, and hit that subscribe. We're going to go through the list of the players, and the players that got traded, players that got signed, and a lot of players still available, some big players. We've had some names come off the list the last few days, but it's getting smaller and smaller. The impact players, and most of them are pitchers, interestingly enough. Interesting. But, so as you know, we have a ton of names to get through. And we're going to go over, do a lot of a lot of names that we've talked about in the past, this past off-season. I've not compiled the trade deadline list yet, but we're going to get there before we know it. Another week and a half, we'll have pitchers and catchers, and that's going to be fun. Here's the first name on the list, and he's signed with the Dodgers. This is Kyle Tucker. Signed a 4-year deal, but he's got a lot of opt-outs and disgusting amount of money. Mets almost signed him. I'm glad they didn't sign him. I wasn't too keen on him for whatever reason. Just didn't feel it. Pete Alonso, as you know, signed with the Orioles. 5-year deal. Seems the Mets were willing to give him a 4-year deal, but they were not going to give him more than that. And they were going to have him be his DH. Edwin Diaz signed for more money with the Dodgers. I would say this about David Stearns. Once he gets an idea of what the player's value is, he doesn't go over it. Unless he's really, really good. And they seem to be very disappointed that they signed Diaz. But anyway, Dylan Cease, he's signed with Blue Jays. A massive deal. Blue Jays very active this offseason. Zach Gallen, who has a qualifying offer on him. And I don't understand why some of these teams do this to these players. Either you want to keep the player or you don't. Why are you holding them back and taking the qualifying offer just for a draft pick? Stupid. Framber Valdez, another guy that has not signed anywhere. Okay, I'm hearing the Giants with him, but we'll see. Bo Bichette, no. Signed with the New York Mets. A little slow on the uptake. Cody Bellinger signed with the Yankees. Eugenio Suarez signed with the Red Sox. Kyle Schwarber signed with the Phillies, went back to the Phillies. Munetaka Murakami signed a 2-year deal with the Chicago White Sox. I think the White Sox are going to be pretty good. That's not a good division. That division, they've been the most active team in the division. I think they'll be much better. When I mean much better, probably 75 wins, But Murataki signed a 2-year deal for $34 million. He's got the first year. We'll see how he does. There's some questions if he can hit a real good fastball. We'll see. Jeff McNeil got traded to the A's for a young pitcher. Brandon Nimmo got traded to the Rangers for Marcus Semien. David Peterson's still out there. I don't know what's going on with him. He's got another year on his contract with the Mets. I wonder if the Mets will keep him here and then just let him walk. Sandy Alcantara didn't get moved. Joe Ryan did not get moved. Logan Gilbert did not get moved. Merrill Kelly resigned with the Diamondbacks. Chris Bassett, another guy that's not signed, but he doesn't have a qualifying offer on him. Alex Bregman signed a massive deal with the Cubs. Michael Conforto, I'm hearing the White Sox possibly. Not a big market there. Lucas Giolito's still out there. Trent Grisham took the qualifying offer from the Yankees. Yankees fans are not too happy. Rhys Hoskins still out there. Michael King signed with the Padres. Nick Martinez is still out there. Emilio Pagan signed with the Reds. Jorge Polanco signed with the Mets. JT Realmuto re-signed with the Phillies after they lost out on Bo Bichette after the meltdown by the media and the fans there. Tarek Skubal, he's not getting traded, by the way. Mason Miller, we heard earlier that the Mets are interested in him, but that's not going to happen. That's not happening. Luis Robert Jr. Got traded to the Mets for Luis and Acuna and a pitcher. Robert Suarez signed with the Braves. It's troublesome. Eugenio Suarez on Sunday signed with the Reds on a 1-year deal and an mutual option. Josh Naylor re-signed with the Mariners. Luis Arraez signed a 1-year deal with the Giants. He wanted to play second base. That left side of the infield with him and Devers. Ugh. If you're an opposing team, hit that ball. If you're a left-handed hitter, pull that ball. Brandon Woodruff re-signed with the Brewers. Clay Holmes is still a New York Met. Freddie Peralta got traded to the Mets. Shane Bieber re-signed with the Blue Jays. Devin Williams signed with the Mets. Jack Flaherty and Gleyber Torres re-signed with the Tigers. Ryan Helsley signed with the Orioles. Luke Weaver signed with the Mets. Kazuma Okamoto, and a rather interesting move for them. The Blue Jays signed him. Mackenzie Gore got traded to the Rangers. His name was bandied about. The team they did not have the Rangers on my list. Brendan Donovan, expect him to be traded soon. I don't know when. It'll be between now and the trading deadline, which is on, I guess, August 3rd. It's on a Monday. Sonny Gray got traded to the Red Sox. Pablo Lopez is still with the Twins. I can expect him to get moved before the deadline. Pete Fairbanks signed with the Marlins. Brandon Lowe got traded to the Pirates. Jaron Duran has not got moved yet. Neither has Wilmer Abreu. Taylor Ward got traded to the Orioles. Adolis Garcia got signed with the Phillies after he was non-tendered. Jonah Heim is still out there if you want a catcher. Alec Boehm is still out there. We'll see if he gets moved. Randy Arozarena, believe it or not, that's a free agent still. That's amazing. He's still a free agent. C.J. Abrams is a free agent. He might be getting traded. He's still with the Nationals. He could get moved. There's been all kinds of talk the last couple of days. Mark Vientos, I don't think the White Sox, because that was the main team I heard. But with the trade of Acuna to the White Sox, I don't think that's going to happen now. Luis Acuna got traded to the White Sox. Wilson Contreras, come back. Well, he's not coming back. He got traded to the Red Sox. Luis Severino, we'll see if he gets moved. His ERA was pretty lousy. He was not happy there playing in Sacramento and complained a lot about being there with the A's. Tatsuya Amai, easy for me to say, signed with the Houston Astros. Shota Amanaga re-signed with the Cubs. Brad Keller went to the Phillies. Hai-Sung Kim re-signed with the Braves. Then he got hurt. He fell on the ice in Korea. Brian O'Hearn signed with the Pirates. Harrison Bader signed with the Giants. Giants very active. I don't know how much better they're going to be with all these little small moves they've made. I don't know. They got a monster out in that division. And then we're not even talking about the Diamondbacks and, of course, the Padres as well. Raisel Iglesias re-signed with the Braves. Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer are still out there. Scherzer has told people that he's willing to start the season, not being on any team. I don't know about that. Tyler Rogers signed with the Jays. Ketel Marte is not getting traded. He's not getting traded. Edward Cabrera got traded to the Cubs. Cody Senga is still with the Mets. Xander Bogaerts not going anywhere. Man, John's not going anywhere. Yu Darvish is a question mark. Where it's going on with him. I don't know if he's retiring. He's leaving the Padres. He's dealing with an injury. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Wandy Peralta is on the market. Possibly Yuki Matsui could be. Kona Takahashi, a guy that came from Japan. I think he went back to Japan. Basically like Homer Simpson. Went in, came out. Came out and went back in. I think that's kind of what happened with Kona Takahashi. Joey Lucchese's a free agent. Got non-tendered by, what the hell team was he on? It doesn't matter. It's not a Met anymore. Jose Castillo, Max Kranick, Danny Young, all guys that were non-tendered by the Mets. Colin Holderman, signed with the Guardians. Christopher Morel, signed with the Marlins. He went from Tampa to Miami. Nathaniel Lowe is still out there. Chris Bubick, I will put the Mets down. I've heard his name bandied about just a touch. He's with the Royals, of course. Cole Reagans. I think the Mets are kind of done with any big moves, either pitching after the move that they made with Peralta. Seth Lugo could get moved. Michael Walker could get moved. Lars Nootbaar, surprised he has not gotten traded. Nolan Arenado, believe it or not, finally got traded. He finally got traded, folks. And he finally got traded to Arizona. And basically a salary dump. Trevor McGill, I've heard the Mets, the Yankees, the Dodgers, San Diego, Atlanta, and the Blue Jays. Josh Bell signed with the Twins. And Miguel Andujar, who we've sort of heard here and there the last week or two, he's unsigned as it is. I thought it was interesting that a lot of the media has been posting all these different players that are still free agents. Another name on here, I did not put it on here, is Kevin Gosman. I guess he's a free agent too. Media is desperate to get these guys contracts. They either get contracts or they don't get contracts. I'll be posting that these guys are still out there. You're begging them to get, begging the teams to give them work. But you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut 2. And I'll see you later.